Hey everybody, it's Mike Freer here with On-Call Compliance Solutions, and I'm back with another compliance tip of the week, and a very special one at that. This week we're talking about how we have created the blueprint for how to leverage being compliant with DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC to grow your defense business. In this video, we're going to talk about how we're going to get you the blueprint. So hey, if you're a defense contractor who's feeling overwhelmed, tired, and alone, trying to understand all of this DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC compliance stuff, I've got great news for you. You found your home here at On-Call Compliance Solutions, where we can help you transform into your company's on-call compliance hero. Let's jump into it. I'm so excited for this video. It's on a subject that is near and dear to my heart, which is growth. But this time, it's a little bit different. This time we have taken the training wheels off and developed the thing, like the one thing that we said we would never, ever put on the internet for free. Okay. We always said, hey, when it comes to the growth stuff, when it comes to helping to win more defense work and things like that, that's beyond compliance. That's something that's reserved for a special class of client, which is our virtual compliance officer services clients, and those clients who have been through consultations with us and that we understand well enough to make those recommendations to. We said we'd never put it out on the internet, definitely not put it out there for free. And ultimately, it's really something that, we should have a better understanding of you. You should have a better understanding of us. And it's kind of like, a reserve type of thing for our clients. But our clients who communicate back to us in the virtual compliance officer service that, hey, this is like massively helpful to our business. We wish that there was more stuff like this out there. We really we need the help growing, and we know that so many other companies out there do, especially when it comes to growing their footprint in defense and winning more defense work. So we have actually built something very, very unique. We've actually built the definitive blueprint for growth when it comes to adding more defense work to your business. Yes, we did it, and we are actually going to put it right out here on YouTube. And this video here is to tell you a little bit about it, kind of whet your appetite, and of course, help you understand what to expect from our future presentation on it. So let's get kicking, because I want to use this time to lay the foundation for you. And during this video, I'm even going to drop a few nuggets straight from the presentation. So again, you're going to want to stay tuned to the end, and we're gonna kind of drop a couple of really cool nuggets on you for that straight from the presentation. So obviously what we do at On-Call Computer Solutions, which is our parent company, and in this division, which is On-Call Compliance Solutions, we help defense contractors and companies, helping defense contractors to understand and comply with today's Department of Defense, DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and CMMC laws and compliance standards. That's what we do. This results in helping defense companies avoid cyber attack, win more defense work being compliant, big win for you, and ultimately keep defense information safe and secure. All of these are huge major wins. So if you're watching this channel, congratulations. I'm super stoked that you're a part of this. And that's what we do. If you ever wonder kind of what our parent company does, that's the stuff that funds our ability to put out all this free content on YouTube. But how do you pay for what is needed to get compliant, right? How do you afford to get compliant? The reality is, while it doesn't have to be expensive to get compliant, in most cases you are likely going to be deficient on some of the controls if you have never been through something like this before, and it will cost you a little bit of money to implement the proper information security protections required to follow the law. So the answer is that money is going to ultimately come from the defense work itself, more specifically charging appropriate amounts of markup on that work, and of course, winning more and more defense work. It's just, that's what you're going to need to do. So how can On-Call help you win more defense work? And I don't know, maybe why do we care, right? Well, the first thing I want to do is issue a little bit of a disclaimer. You see, we are not a marketing or sales company. That's not what I'm here to do. I'm not here to replace your marketing department. Okay, that's not our role in this ecosystem. What we do is we help defense companies just like you get compliant and stay compliant so they can keep and win net new defense work. Okay, that's what we do. I want to help you secure your business. I want to help you win more business. And we do it by helping you to get compliant, helping you really understand cybersecurity, information security, all the things that are required to get compliant. Even the training aspects, even the policy and documentation aspects, those are all things we bring to the table. But after growing our own business okay, substantially over the past 20 plus years and working with hundreds of defense contractors, we have certainly picked up on a few similarities when it comes to both our own success and the success of our clients in the defense world. And so what we've done is essentially map out all of the various ways that we've had success, as well as what we've seen our clients do, obviously without giving away any kind of proprietary secrets or anything, and also what the government and the Small Business Administration recommends doing in order to win more defense work. Okay, that's a key. It's not just what we've done. It's not just what our clients have done. It's all of that stuff, plus what the Small Business Administration and the U.S. government actually recommends to do if you want to win more defense work. And we've combined it all into one really easy to follow presentation. You see, what is very interesting is that after being in business for long enough, you begin to realize that there is a pattern of sort of repeating activities that successful businesses participate in that cause growth. A lot of these activities are also absent from those companies who are stagnating or not growing, especially in the defense world. So we took the best methods and combined them into a systematic blueprint that almost any company can follow, regardless of size, in order to find potential gaps in their overall marketing and sales plan that may allow them to find more defense business. It's really cool. It's like a system when you put it all together. Once you've mastered the blueprint, just scale it up as big as you want to go, right? And that's the key, by the way, is when you're out there growing your businesses, okay, if you're in the defense world and you're new to the channel, look, yes, we help you get compliant. That's what our day-to-day business is, but we also believe that we need to grow our defense industrial base. Those companies who are willing to do that work, boy, I think they ought to, to the victor go the spoils, right? There's just incredible opportunity in the defense world, and we want to turn you on to that. And again, the sort of permission to play in this world obviously is getting compliant, which is what we help with, right? So that's kind of the key. So again, once you've mastered the blueprint, just scale it up. And I think that's another really key critical business mistake that a lot of people make is they find something that works and then they run off to try to go find something else that'll work. No, don't go find something else that works. Just scale up what's already working. That's it. You're just trying to scale up the dollars you're bringing in. Why would you create something new to bring those dollars in? Just scale that up. Huge business insight. So this blueprint is going to be available very soon. We're actually working on shooting it a little bit later today. There's going to be a little bit of extra production around it. And we are going to live premiere it on YouTube for free. Yes, but you got to subscribe to the channel to make sure that you get it. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, if you got a friend that needs to see this, have them go subscribe to the channel. Heck, if your CEO hasn't subscribed to our channel, go into your CEO's office, show them this video, and get them to subscribe to the channel, okay? It really helps us out. It tells us that we're off in the right direction for you guys. We've had a lot of requests in the comments lately about talking more and more about how to grow and get money in to justify being compliant, things like that. So make sure to subscribe right now to the channel as we're going to put this incredibly valuable information out there, and you'll want to get it as soon as it launches so you can be ready to put it into action next year. Or as soon as possible. Now, what kind of information are we going to review? Well, it's more than a few minute typical YouTube video compliance tip, but I'm going to give you a teaser and an overview of what we're going to cover. So a couple of bullet points from what we're going to cover. We're going to cover why there's no better way to grow your business than through increasing your footprint in defense work. And it's so true. I'm going to give you some hard data around it. You'd be so amazed. There's public statements out there in the news on a daily basis about how our defense industrial base needs to ramp up. Okay. Now, if you provide something that is useful to the world of defense, oh boy, there's a lot of opportunity out there for you. I want to show you how to get it. Okay. Understanding how to frame compliance when discussing sales strategy with your sales teams. Okay. Now, maybe you're a small company. Maybe you only have one or two salespeople. Maybe you're the sales guy. It's important that you understand how to actually talk about compliance from a sales perspective because it can make all the difference in those opening conversations. Next, we're going to talk about proven strategies for leveraging your newly acquired status as a company that has gotten compliant with today's DoD information security requirements. Now, if you are like many people who join us on this channel and you haven't gotten compliant yet, I'm going to tell you what, hit the easy button, just look in the description below, and we're going to put some links to a couple of our sites out there like CMMCComplianceSecrets.com. You can literally self-schedule from any page on the website, reach out to us, Google us, whatever you got to do, send a carrier pigeon. We will help you for free. Literally, we will put you on the phone with a CMMC registered practitioner who is expert in compliance and can answer all of your questions. We do that for free. Okay, that's like, hey, if you've just got a question, we'll answer it for free. If you want to learn more about our services and how we can walk in and help you do this, totally right there. That's the place to go. What are the size standards when it comes to an 8A, small disadvantaged business? What about small business set-asides and other ways to get preferential treatment and sole source wins, right? So that you don't actually even have to compete, or so that people are looking for smaller businesses to send defense work to. Now, here's a key, right? If you've got a big company out there, we can still help you. Number one, we can help you be compliant. Number two, look, a lot of these bigger companies have smaller subsidiary companies. There's always a way to win. Next, understanding current contracting assistance programs. Again, the government is actively looking for you to help participate in this work. They understand it can be complex sometimes. They have assistance programs. We're going to cover what those are. We're going to talk about marketing strategies that are specific to defense contracting. Literally, marketing in defense, it's kind of the same, but it's kind of different, right? So we're going to cover what that really means. And finally, picking a direction and wrapping follow-up into a quarterly risk management review. So we're going to basically teach you how to tie the growth of defense within your business to your quarterly risk management and defense meetings, so that we can really make sure that we have quarterly accountability at the very minimum and making sure that we're moving the needle in the right direction when it comes to defense work. Okay, so now I know that sounds like a ton of content, and it is. Believe me, this presentation is probably going to be over an hour, but for sure not going to be one of our typical weekly compliance tips. We're probably going to do a live webinar on it, but we know this information is going to help a lot of defense contractors out there. And honestly, we just understand growth in the defense market better than most. We've been around this thing for 20 plus years. Of course, it all starts with being compliant with DFARS, NIST SP 800-171, and being ready for CMMC certification in the future here. And if you're just not there yet, the good news is we can absolutely help you with that and so much more. So hey, at On Call, we take defense contractors just like you who have had this DFARS, NIST, CMMC, ITAR, and EAR information security compliance stuff drops in their laps like a seagull on a sunny day, and we teach you how to level up and be a proper on-call compliance hero for your company, eliminating gaps, gray areas, and getting this solved, all while showing you how to leverage compliance as your secret weapon to land more defense work with higher profit margins. Now that is what becoming an on-call compliance hero can do for you. If you're looking for more help getting compliant right now, our compliance experts are always on call for you. Visit cmmccompliancesecrets.com or check out the description below for links to get help right now. If you love the content we're putting out there for you, help us out with a big thumbs up on that like button, or even better, smash the subscribe button to get the latest compliance content as soon as our compliance nerds roll it out. Until the next compliance tip, my friends, stay safe and secure out there. Hit us in the comments below to let us know what you'd like to know more about. Hey, that's how we arrived at doing this video and this whole presentation concept on growth. And of course, when it comes to information security and compliance, we've got your back. I'll see you on the next one, guys, and keep a lookout for that presentation hitting YouTube very soon.